What is up? Hello, how's it going? Stacy here. If you don't know, if you do not know who I am, my name is Stacy. Hello. I'm doing not too shabby. It is actually very, very hot here in California. For like a week straight, it was like super foggy and gloomy and cold, and it was beautiful, and now it's hot and not that great. I'm not a fan of the heat. I know I'm like wearing a sweater and it's like 94 degrees outside, but in here it's nice and cool, so I'm not complaining too much. And I said, hey, it's Saturday, let me take advantage of making a video because I had something that is on my mind. A while back, I got a message that asked, like, why is it so hard to come out of the closet? And I think the biggest reason is that we're so fucking scared of what others are gonna think about us. I think that's a huge reason. Of course, we're scared. When it comes down to it, think about it. You're scared of what other people think. I can say that that's exactly what I was going through. I was scared of what people were gonna think. I was scared of what my family was gonna think. I was scared of what my mom was gonna think. You're scared that someone, your friends, your family are gonna disown you. They're not gonna want to talk to you. That means that you're scared of what they're gonna think, right? Because depending on what they end up thinking about all of this is how they're gonna react. You might be scared they're gonna react in a negative way, kicking you out, or people not accepting you, or somebody saying mean things to you, or saying things that are gonna hurt you. So that is a big reason why I believe that it's so hard to come out, because one of the biggest reasons is because you are so scared of what other people are gonna think. And I'm not saying, hey, this is a bad thing, because I was in that same boat. I was scared for my life of coming out because I was scared of what other people think. Maybe I didn't understand that right from the get-go. Maybe I didn't really get that up until afterwards, and as the years passed by and as I became wiser and as I really evaluated everything that I went through and through the years, then I realized, wow, this whole entire time I was literally scared of what others were gonna think. And I'll tell you why, because there were some points when I was thinking of coming out to someone or coming out to a friend, and for some reason I just couldn't. I would stop myself and then I would ask myself, what is it that's stopping you? And I realized, oh, it's because I'm scared that they're not gonna want to be my friend anymore, or I'm scared that they're not gonna accept me, or I'm scared that they're gonna see me differently. Because I was scared of other people's opinions. Now I'm like, sometimes I do feel that way with like certain people, like family members, but I don't feel the need to come out to them. I don't feel the need to just be like, hey, guess what? You've probably seen this if you follow me on my social medias, but I'm gay. Like, I don't feel the need. I feel like if they find out, they find out. If they don't, they don't. If it's ever something where I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation, then absolutely, I will tell them. Sometimes I do find it a little hard to just come out and say it, so I just don't, and I just let it be. Like, if they find out, then they find out. I think fear plays a huge part in it, but it just got to a point where I just no longer freaking cared about what others think, because I realized that because of the fact that I was so scared of what others thought, I wasn't living my life. I was letting that control me. I was just hiding myself. I stopped doing the things that I like to do. I started trying to hide certain parts of me. I couldn't be myself because I was so scared of what those people were gonna think. I was so scared that, you know, I was just in fear. I was just constantly living in fear, and I wasn't happy about it. I was miserable about it, and that's essentially what happens if you continue to just allow the opinions of others rule your everyday life and stop you from doing things that you want to do, or just being yourself, whatever it could be. Those opinions ruin you because you allow them to. What should matter is your own opinion and how you think and how you feel and how you see things, your perspective. You're allowed to have your own perspective, your own opinions, your own thoughts, your own way of living life. That's all yours. Take advantage of that. People have had their chance at life, and they have their own opinions, and they have their own opportunity to live their life how they want to live their life and do whatever makes them happy. So why can't you have that? We all have the right to those things for our own lives. That's why we are us. That's why we are our own beings. So take advantage of that. Like I said a million times, fear plays a huge part. I know there's a couple other things, but I won't get into it right now. I just think that that's the biggest thing that we can say. Yes, that is a huge thing, because if you break it down, you peel back the layers, that's exactly what is stopping a lot of us. You're not ready to handle what may come with that. You don't feel confident enough to handle what the consequences may be of good and bad. You're scared of failing, you're scared of disappointing, you're scared of being a disappointment, you're scared of losing things in your life because of it, you're scared that reactions won't go well, you are scared of the outcome, and it could be so many things that make you scared of coming out. But remember, essentially, You don't need to come out. It's not a thing that you need to do. Take your time with it. Don't think that that's exactly what you have to do as soon as you figure out your sexuality or what have you. And yeah, I think obviously there's so much more that is really hindering you. We should just remember that if you allow fear to control you, if you allow the opinions of others to control you, you are not living your life. You're living your life for the satisfaction of others. Don't conform to the wants and the desires of society, of your parents, of your friends, of your relatives, of your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it can be. Don't stop being yourself wholeheartedly just because they want you to be this way or they want you to be that way. If you're gay, if you're lesbian, if you're transgender, if you're straight, if you're bisexual, if you're pansexual, if you're asexual, whatever you identify as, be that. And enjoy being that, because you never know how much longer you have to live here on this earth. And why should you spend your time focusing on that, on the opinions of others, when you can be living your life? You could be using all of that time that you're spending, all of your energy on that, doing the things that you love, doing the things that make you happy, doing the things that just make your day so much better, being yourself, being happy, loving yourself, loving somebody else, loving who you want to love. Spend all of that time being in love with yourself and with somebody that makes you truly happy. Feel those beautiful feelings of love and happiness because you deserve it. So give yourself that, allow yourself that. It doesn't mean that you have to come out of the closet. It doesn't mean that you have to shout it to the world from the rooftops that you are dating somebody of the same sex or somebody that you think that the other people wouldn't approve of. Just be happy. Just go out there and love. But most importantly, love yourself and accept yourself first, because when you have those two things, when you come across somebody that cannot seem to give you unconditional love and acceptance and support, you'll be fine. Because you have that to provide that for yourself. And that's something that you really, 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 really do need to keep in your mind, because that is something that I think a lot of us also forget to do. And it's very vital, especially when it's something like coming out of the closet or thinking about it or realizing who you are, growing into your skin. We're always evolving, so love yourself no matter what, especially when it comes to this. You gotta love yourself first before anybody else can give you that true love. It is really, really true when they say that. Trust me, I am living proof of that. For 23 years, I did not understand what true love to myself was until I came out of the closet, until I lived through that entire time, until I got to the age of 23 and turned 24 is when I barely started to understand what truly loving yourself really is and the impact that it has on you as a human being, on your heart, on your physical being, on yourself, on your mind, on your mentality, everything, even how you interact with others. It all plays a huge part in that. It's such a positive impact. If you just give yourself some time to know what it's like to truly love yourself, you will see what I'm talking about. So in the meantime, until that day comes when you feel more confident to come out of the closet and you're able to say it to another human being or to the people that you wish that you could come out to right now, work on yourself. Work on loving yourself. Work on everything that's in here and on yourself and loving yourself and giving yourself everything that you need, providing all of that for you right now in this moment up until that day. And after that day comes, continue that. But understand that where you need to start is loving yourself first, because when you love yourself first, you no longer give a damn about what anybody else may think. So that's where you gotta start. Start loving yourself. Start accepting yourself. Give yourself unconditional love. If you want that from others, you got to work on it yourself. You got to give yourself that first to really truly understand what it is when somebody else gives you that. I know I repeat myself a lot, but you know me. I'm passionate. When I talk about something that really means a lot to me or something that I love or anything like that, I go all in and I just talk and talk and talk. And I repeat myself, but I repeat myself because it's the truth. That's the truth that I believe in. That's what's worked for me, you know, and granted, whatever works for me may not work for you or the next person, but that's the beauty of being ourselves, that we have the ability to go and find what does work for us and what doesn't, and do more of what does and let go of what doesn't. Yeah, take that to heart, and hopefully that really answers your question. You know, the reason is going to be different for all. Whoa, that was scary. The reason is going to be different for all of us. So no matter the reason, just know that you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be accepted. But if somebody can't accept you, then you don't need to keep those people in your life, no matter how close they are to you. If they cannot understand that who you are is who you are, no matter your sexuality, no matter your gender, no matter your choice in career, no matter how you dress, no matter what it is, you do not have to keep them in your life. Why keep them around? Give them space, let them go do what they've got to do, and hopefully they'll come around. But understand that you don't need that. And Don't put yourself in a toxic environment or keep yourself somewhere where you just don't feel comfortable. And do what you got to do to get yourself out of there. Do what you got to do to get ahead in life, and understand that that's okay. You have the right to do that, so do it. Worry about yourself. Worry about your heart. And the rest will come. Just give time. Just be patient. Be patient with time. Be patient with the process. Be patient with your journey. And you will see. You will see what I was talking about earlier, and you'll see what I'm talking about now. So go out there and live your life, because honestly, we don't know if we'll be here the day of tomorrow, and we don't want to be on that deathbed having a heart full of regret. It's time for us to go out and live our life and be happy and enjoy the beautiful little things. So with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for listening to me speak. I really do hope that I was able to touch at least one heart out there and just give you something to be at ease with and make you feel better about anything that you're dealing with. And just know that it does get better. It really does. Things do get better. You just got to give it some time and be patient with that. So trust in yourself, and trust in time, trust in the process, and trust in your patience. Be patient, because the amazing things come with time and patience. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, before I go, if you know anybody that needs to listen to these words, please do pass this on. You never know who around you may be in need of hearing these words. So please do pass it on. You may be helping somebody who you never thought you could be helping, but by just sharing this video, you might be a valuable asset to that person, and you might help them in a way that you never thought you could. It's beautiful to help others, and I think we need a lot more of that. Thank you so much ahead of time if you do. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for coming back if you came back. Thank you so much for just being here. Thank you for watching this, for giving me a little bit of your time and just watching through this entire video. Thank you so much. If you want to see more of me in real time, please check out my social medias, and if you like what you see, I invite you to follow me if you like. You don't have to, but you can. So thank you so much again, and remember, if there's one thing that I want to call to mind, there are actually 3. No matter the highs, the lows, always be certain to do good, be grateful, and stay humble. See ya.